Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing video of some new KUIU gear I bought for this upcoming year. Some of it is some really exciting new gear for 2023 that KUIU just released within the last couple of weeks. So here we go. Tell you what, I've been looking forward to digging into this box for a couple of days. I've had a lot of housework to do around here, and I have not been able to do this video, so this box has just been sitting in the corner taunting me. So I'm really excited about tearing into this. Okay, first item off the top is the new KUIU Super Down LT, which is the new light down mid-layer jacket that KUIU just brought out this year. I mean, literally, this is only a couple weeks old. I have both the Super Down LT now and the Super Down Ultra, which is its predecessor. So in a couple weeks here, you'll see another video of a kind of a compare and contrast of the two jackets. Okay, this is the Pendleton 200 Zip Tee. KUIU kind of has stepped up their whitetail or at least stand hunting line, giving us a little more options, or a few more options on stationary insulation, which they're basically known for active insulation. So I'm going to open this up for you in just a second. Next up again is a strong fleece pant. This is a 290 weight pant, and again, this is like a mid-layer pant that they just came out with, and this will be something for sitting still in a tree stand, just like I like to do some of the time. So the more exciting stuff for me is I sold a lot of my Sitka outerwear this last year because I just didn't need it. So I kind of switched gears and went with KUIU and their new proximity line of whitetail hunting garments. This is the fleece. This is the Wind Pro Fleece Full Zip, which is, we'll call it a windproof shirt. Fleece shirt, maybe for October here in Ohio, maybe a little bit in November if the temperatures are warm, but it does give you a insulating layer and also a wind blocking layer. So again, I'm going to open this up for you in just a second. To go with that, I got the proximity hooded insulated jacket. So this is the big brother of the Wind Pro shirt, and this one here will be my outer layer. And hopefully the way that the sizing is supposed to be for this proximity stuff is a medium jacket and a medium Wind Pro shirt, you know, nest together, so you don't need to upsize with your outer layer. So we'll see how that works. I don't know, it kind of seems like a pipe dream because most times you do have to upsize. So we have a Ultra Merino box. This box is for, again this year, brand new Ultra Merino. This is a 160 weight, and it's just a heavier base layer, the merino, and it is the not zip off style, which here in Ohio I just don't need a zip off base layer because I'm only walking maybe 500 yards at the longest to get to a tree stand. So, and normally I'm not hauling in stands or anything, so something like this could be a little more comfortable than having that zipper riding along the side of my legs. So merino keeps the stink off you, still kind of warm. And basically last up is some merino boxer briefs. Merino, one of the real unique properties is they don't stink when you wear them. So this would be the kind of stuff I use when I go up to the Adirondacks to hunt in upstate New York. And I did get one KUIU Icon hat. If you want a hat that looks cool, the Icon, I dig. It's not the patch style in the front, but to be honest with you, if you're packing something in, this is probably the lightest hat I've ever put my hands on. I've got one in ash, and this is one more just to be worn around the house here or out and about. And to be honest with you, I just kind of dig the way they feel. So give me 1 second. I'm going to start to unbag these things. We'll kind of go through them a little bit. Okay, I got them all unbagged on the table here behind me. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of my first impression of each one of these garments. Later on, I'm going to go ahead and do kind of a more in-depth review of everything. But at this point, I just want to pick them up, hold them, put them on, and tell you what I think. First up is this Super Down LT. Whether it's lighter or, heavier than the previous version, I'm not gonna be able to tell that right now anyways. But what I will tell you is the size. Now, KUIU's kind of known for having some pretty wacky sizes. This zipper isn't exactly my favorite, but like any small company, there's plenty of growing pains, and their sizing has always been kind of a problem. And since they're only an online outlet, sometimes it's very hard to get the right size for you. So they said that the updated lines that they just brought out are actually updated sizing. So like the new strong fleece is different from the iterations that I have, which I didn't buy anymore because I don't find anything wrong with the ones I have. But this is a medium. Now my other Super Down Ultra is a medium also, and I can tell you right now that this jacket fits me better. I wouldn't say I'm a smedium. I'm more in between a large and a medium. But what I found was my medium, I couldn't stick my arms out and not have the sleeves full. So for a mid-layer, that was really pretty annoying. For a medium, this fits me about perfect. And to be honest with you, I'm very happy. My plan is to wear this to work and back in the wintertime, and also as a layer at camp. When I'm in the Adirondacks, it's cold in the morning or in the evening, I'm going to throw this thing on. That's why I got the hood, just so in the mornings I'm not freezing. I did notice that the previous Super Down Ultra that I have, so warm. It just radiates your heat back at you. It's a real wonderful feeling. But first impressions are it's light. This is not an outer layer by any means, unless it's a light outer layer just walking around a parking lot or meant to be worn in warmer temperatures, But I'll tell you, so far, I kind of dig this jacket, and I can already tell you it's quieter than the previous one. Super Down Ultra, actually the Super Down Light, and it is that. It's puffy, it's comfortable, I dig that. Next up is the Pendleton. This is my mid-layer shirt. I'm not going to try it on. I just want to look at the insulation. I don't even know if you guys can tell. I normally can tell what I'm looking at. It's stretchy. I can see some light through it, which means it's not going to be a real heavy layer, but looks pretty good. I am going to try it on. I dig that icon cap a lot. They fit me real good. I generally have a pretty small head, and most hats fit me like they're made for a 300-pound lineman, and I look like someone's 6-year-old wearing their ball cap. I think this would be a large. Of course, it's got the little finger holes, but yeah, I dig it. You fit a merino long sleeve under this, or maybe a Pendleton base layer. Dig it. So that's it. That's just going to be a nice shirt to wear over top of your base layer and underneath your actual mid layer, your insulatory mid layer. I can already tell I'm going to dig this shirt. Next up is the Strong Fleece pants. Strong Fleece, 290s. Okay. That's going to be a pretty warm pant, I'd say. They do have side vents, but it's not a full zip, so this is something that you're going to wear to your tree stand underneath your outer layers. So that's an ash color. So I can already tell you that these are going to be some super, super warm pants. And there's your cuffs. Again, that's going to be a nice, fuzzy, warm insulatory layer. Going to keep me warm while I'm sitting, waiting for some monster mid-Ohio buck to come waltzing by. Maybe November 2nd, maybe November 3rd. Don't hold me to that. Next up is part of my actual layering. I don't really plan on using that down jacket as a mid layer. My idea would be merino base layer, the Pendleton mid layer, that shirt, and maybe in October, and it's chilly right at dusk, but during the day it could be upper 60s, even 70s. I'll take this jacket to the field with me, and this will be my outer layer. So we'll see how this fits me as a medium. It seems so far that this medium, when I put my hands out, is right where it should be. So that's kind of nice. It's not too horribly long. Comes with the lanyard hole for the tree stand. So that, and this is not, I don't have any place to show you, but this is not a extremely thick jacket. It is a shirt. I guess that's in the name. Zipper's kind of kicking my butt. Okay, squared away. You know what we used to say in the Army? We say you gotta be 1% smarter than the equipment you're using to get it to function correctly. So, I don't know what it says about me, but this zipper is definitely not Jimmy friendly. It's probably user error. Okay, that was easy. Okay, nice layer. Got chest pockets and, vent zips and all types of stuff. And I do dig the Verde color camo. Now, the idea is for the proximity jacket to be my outer layer. These are supposed to nest together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my shirt on. And I'm assuming that it's in the coldest day, and I have the Peloton shirt beneath this. This does not have the thumb hole, so theoretically it might not be as easy to layer up. And these are both mediums meant to nest together, or to be worn as congruent layers. It's a big, heavy-duty zipper, so that's not a bad thing. Got your chest pockets. Hand warmer pockets, those are important. They're just kind of normal hand warmer pockets, kind of nice and roomy. Hey, that's not bad. You know what? To play around with that a little bit and see how I like it. Might have to size up. Again, the sleeves, if KUIU was smart, they'd start lining those sleeves with something quite smooth so that your mid-layer sleeves slip into it. And the last couple things that I pulled out, the ultramerino boxer briefs and the 160 long underwear, your base layer. Soft, not scratchy. I'm even going to go so far as to say that these are softer and less scratchy than my other merino base layers that I have from KUIU. So all in all, I'm really pretty stoked about this upcoming deer season. I got a lot of adventures to take you on, so I hope you guys are willing to tune in and go along with me, because I think this is going to be a good year, 2023.